Are you using Zoom as your meeting software? And are you finding that when you go and use a Google Slides presentation and put it into present mode, that you automatically just lose all of the things that you really needed to see? The participants, the chat, I don't know, your presenter notes? Well, take a look, let's watch this video and I'll show you how to get all of those things back and capitalize on the real estate space when using Zoom and Google Presentations. I'm Shannon Tebaldo at Tebaldo on Tech, and I'm here to do another episode of The Paperless Professor. In this case, I am screen sharing my desktop for a presentation, a live presentation with my students. And what I want to do is present this Google Slide presentation. So you'll notice that when I go into present mode in the Google Slide, what it does is it pushes me into full screen. This is a setting, by the way, that you can take off, but I find that it will also push all of our, by taking that off, it won't push your viewers into full screen. So we want our viewers to see it in full screen if they can. So for them, they can exit out of full screen by hitting exit. For us, as a Google Slide, we can come down to the bottom here, and there is these little kind of brackets that says exit full screen mode. And when we do this, it readjusts our screen, but it does not readjust, it doesn't take the viewer out of full screen. It just takes us out of full screen. And when we do that, we now have some new options here. So for example, I can now view my notes. By the way, this is an amazing Google Slide template to make a Time magazine from my friend Ryan O'Donnell, the creative ed tech. And so once I'm here, I can pull my notes, my speaker notes out. I can pull the chat window out. So I can have the chat window up here on my bigger screen, and my viewers are still only going to see when I'm sharing this screen right here. Now, I am sharing with you, and for recording purposes, my whole desktop. In your case, you might just be sharing the Google Slide. So that's how we are, how I'm able to see my speaker notes, see the chat window. I can even see my participants. I can pull out the participant window. In this case, it's just me, but oftentimes I've got 70, 80 people in the webinar or in a class, so I like to be able to see them. So if I've got a nice big screen, I want to capitalize on the real estate. If you're using a really small screen like a MacBook, the best thing you could do is use this way, because you don't really need to see the slide as much as you need to see your speaker notes potentially and your chat window, and whether you have hands up or not in that space. I can show to you how this works when I'm just viewing just Google Chrome, just that particular Google Chrome. I hit share, you can see the green line around it here. And again, I'm not in full screen mode. It didn't push me into full screen mode because I had already popped out of that. And I can go through the slide deck just like that. So if you're interested in this slide deck, I'll leave a link in the comment in the notes below. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully if you're using Zoom with Google Slides presentation, you will be successful and be able to see all your speaker notes and give really good presentations using Zoom. If this video was helpful to you, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for new episodes, and I will try to get you as much paperless content as I can, especially in these trying times. So check out our podcast, the My Tech Toolbelt Podcast. It is a podcast for teachers using technology who innovate, engage, and inspire. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter. I am Tebaldo on Tech. Thanks for watching.